Hey, and welcome to this mini webinar on how to use your accountability templates with 517 Total Body Transformations. There are two ways that you can access these templates. The first is by going to your webmail, your Gmail, making sure that you're logged in if you're not already. You must have a Google account in order to access these templates, and if you do not have one, I will show you at the end of this webinar how to get one. So you see right here, this has the email that I shared with myself. All I've got to do is click on that link, and it's going to take me to my file. The other alternative is to go to google.com, sign in with your right account if you have multiple like I do. Go to drive.google.com, click on the Shared with Me tab, which is going to appear here on your left. And right there we have my template. So this is going to open up to your weekly metabolic nutrition. As you can see, and this is obviously not correct, at 6 a.m. this morning I ate a pizza and ice cream. At 8:45 I had a 3-egg omelet with spinach and peppers. If I wanted to go in, and the time is currently 10:20, and I wanted to share that I ate a ribeye steak with sweet potatoes, I would go ahead and I would insert that in that spot. So each day you'll go through and you'll have an opportunity to log your food with your day and your time. And you'll also put here those your metabolic window as far as your pre and post workout shakes. The body measurements, this is an opportunity for you to go in and keep track of your progress at your week before week 1. At week 6 and week 12 you'll go in and you'll put in your age, your weight, and your measurements. So if you had body composition done, you'll input that here, or if you only did your girth measurements, you'll do those there. I highly recommend getting your body composition completed, as that's going to give us a big insight into your progress. We have your NP transformation checklist, your metabolic nutrition checklist. These two tabs are for your reference to go through and have a quick sneak cheat sheet at what things need to be completed and how to go through the program. Your program goals and your program recap at this next tab, these are very important. Setting clear goals, clearly defined goals, and having reasons for those goals, as we'll learn, is paramount to your success in this or any program. So what you'll do is you'll go in and share why you entered this 12-week program, a physical goal, a performance goal, and a lifestyle goal. You do not need to have all three of those, but you can kind of divide them up that way, and then share your reasons for these goals. The end of your program, I'll ask you to fill out a completion form, and that's just going to kind of help you recap and look back on your 12 weeks. Your training program, this is set up in a specific way to build on itself depending on what level of client that you have. We have the FIRE, which is your resistance training, your ICE, which is your intense cardio, and LIA, which is your leisurely intensive activity. And each of these you certainly don't need to do start on Monday, but they do need to go in order. So you can go in here and change your days on that. This is your FIRE prescription. Some of you have the same, some of you have different. This is a resistance workout designed to build the muscle tone and give you definition, as well as boost your metabolism. So what you'll do with this, let's say you see here I did 12 times 100. You're going to do 2 sets of these workouts unless otherwise noted. And when you go through and have the, but there's only, as you see, there's only room for 1 here. So what you'll do, for example, is you're going to put the highest number that you completed. So let's say for the split squat, I did 15 reps as prescribed at 100 pounds. But then I did 12 reps at 110. I would do 12 reps times 110 and hit enter. And all these you'll see up here is saving. When it says all changes saved in Drive, everything's been automatically uploaded. So I can see it on my side, you can see it on your side. Anyone that you choose to share it with can also see it, and I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. Your ICE prescription, these are options for cardio, and certainly you can do something similar or different. Just remember that intense cardio exercise, you need to be breathing. You shouldn't be able to carry on a conversation. You shouldn't be able to, you should need to take breaks pretty regularly to recover. It should be that interval style. Your exercise log is where you're going to log in what you actually completed. And there's two ways that you can go about doing this. You can do it just simply by points. So let's say for week 2, I did fire for 3 points, and you'll see the log up here. And I did resist ice for 2, and let's say I did LIA for half a point. It says 1 point up here, but it's actually a half point. It got cut off there, so make sure you change that in yours if it says differently. You'll see that it's already added up that my points are 5.5. So this is something that you can do just for easy reference. Or what you can do is you can just put in fire, ice, and then you can just add up here either by saying 3 plus 2.5 is 5.5, or you can say 3 plus 2 plus 1/2. Okay? Your weekly progress, this is something that we'll update each week, and this is going to give you a really great opportunity to kind of look back at your program and see the progress that you made, feelings that you have, like I feel overwhelmed, I feel like I'm never going to make it. You know, as you go through, you're going to see these attitudes change, and utilizing this progress chart is a really great way to have a snapshot of your progress. Because our goal really is to get there and it to be as painless as possible, and for you to really not even realize that you've achieved what you achieved, because it just becomes something that you do so gradually that it just becomes ingrained into your lifestyle, and it becomes something incredibly sustainable. So if you fill out this progress report, you're actually going to have a much better, much more encouragement, especially when you get to the tough spots, because you'll be able to remember, oh wow, I was having trouble with this in the first week, when you may not realize that otherwise. Now if you choose to, you can fill out this daily accountability, and what this does is you're just going to put in a 1 for a meal, for a good meal, and 0 for a missed meal, whether it was not properly MP meal or it was missed altogether. So if we go back remembering what I already ate today, I ate pizza and ice cream for breakfast, not really, but my chart says I did. I had an MP meal for lunch, or for my second breakfast, I had an MP meal again. And if I worked out today, I would note this from my pre and post workout, and I would note what kind of workout I did. Then I can go to this last sheet here and I can upload it, and it'll show that I ate 2 meals that were perfect on Monday. This is going to kind of show you a big scheme, a big picture of how you've been. So if I went all the way through this day, and let's say I got all my other meals spot on, it's going to show me right here that I had 5 out of 6 meals. Now, we haven't figured quite out how to get this compliance proper. It's actually saying that I missed Tuesday through Sunday, even though those days have not happened yet. So you have to kind of maybe look at the total of what you could do, and that's going to show that it's about 83.3%. And as we'll learn, we're looking for 95% compliance. So that's really important to be kind of look back at and see how well you've been doing. Now, if you want to share this with anyone, simply go up here, click on the share link, and you see that both of my Google accounts. You're just going to type in the name. So if I wanted to share it with my husband, Monta Raymond, I'm going to send, and it's going to notify him by email. It's going to tell me that he's not in the Google Apps organization, but I can share it with him anyway, and it's all done. Now, if you do not have a Google account, let me show you how to get there. You're going to go to google.com, you're going to click sign in, add account, and if you need to create an account, you're going to click there. That's going to take you through the whole process. And please shoot me an email with that account so that I can be sure to share it with you properly, because sometimes things get lost in translation. If you have any questions, hopefully this webinar was beneficial to you. But if not, please send me an email or a message, a Facebook message, or post to the wall, and we will figure out how to get that fixed for you. All right, talk to you soon.